And then, so let me get this right. So if you're anti-trans, oh, you're weird and political, but if you like trans people for some reason, you're normal and it's not political? I'm sorry, bro. I don't advocate for children to chop their dicks off. If you want to call me a phobe for that, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. Bro. Ugh. Why is it that every nasty, fat fucking motherfucker puts on a dress and cat ears at these conventions and they just live in the women's restrooms? They just live in the women's restrooms. Tell me why I see some fat, nasty fucking trans fuck sitting at a table eyeing Sophia. She walks in the bathroom, so he gets up from his table and follows her in there. So my dumbass has to watch him go in behind my fiance, so I have to sit right next to the fucking door to make sure I don't hear nothing. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. If this gets me banned from every future event, I don't care. Get these fucking freaks out of the women's restroom. Like, straight up. Get these fucking freaks out of the fucking restrooms. I don't need my fiance having to be afraid to go pee because some freak might try to record her from underneath the stall. It's fucking insane to me. It's fucking insane. It is fuck. Where are all the women to men going in the men's restrooms? Zero. Guys, I shit you not. 350 pound, like fucking 5 o'clock shadow, cat ears, long brown hair. Living in the restrooms. It is so annoying. One of these motherfuckers was a judge and said, "Do you need any help?" And I said, "Not by you, I'm good. I'm sorry. Hey, fuck out of my business." It is so fucking frustrating. It is so fucking frustrating. That was the worst part of the whole experience. I just want our women and children to be safe. I don't want men in the women's restrooms. It really should not be that hard. It really, you want me to show you what they look like? And I'm not even shitting you. And every other motherfucker is thinking the same thing that I'm saying right now, but they're too much of a pussy to say it. And that is the God's honest truth, swear on my life. Every single one of them looked like this. It was crazy. It was fucking nuts, bro. And it was just everywhere, dog. You know what the worst thing was? There was even women, because they know my views online, and some of them are my friends in real life from here. They came up to me and told me they were too afraid to use the restrooms. And you know what's crazy? I cannot blame them. I cannot blame them. The restroom is the most vulnerable position that you are going to be in. I don't blame you for being too uncomfortable to use the own fucking restroom because of what this shit allows. It's insane. Now, it's true I'm too pussy to say it, but based, exactly. We're all thinking it. We all know it. It's the fucking truth, but nobody wants to say it. And you want to know who lets everybody get away with that? Liberal women. And that's the God's honest truth. Because if a man says it, why are you worried about the women's restroom? Because I want you to be okay. Because you're too fucking stupid to know what's good for you. Sorry, is what it is. Nobody plays more into their own demise than liberal women. Because they're so focused on being non-judgmental, they don't want to be offensive, they want to be the kind one, the accepting one, and they say they're afraid to walk alone in the street at night, and then they put in policies to let more illegals who are fucking criminals into our country. It's the truth. At this point, men's restrooms are safer for women. I know. I know. And the fucked up part is there was only one in the venue. Our friend legit would leave the venue and go to the Starbucks restaurant just to go. I know. That's what's crazy, bro. I shit you not, man. It was fucking gross. The literal table closest to the only women's restrooms there was this one of them who would sit right on the corner and just look at girls and then follow them in the bathroom. And nobody said anything. Convinced the host in Florida, trans aren't allowed to use the opposite bathroom. They have to use the birth sex bathroom. Sophia comes out with crazy hair and tells you to look at the other guy. I mean, dude, listen, man. It's just a shame because cons are overrun with this type of behavior. And I'm sorry, it needs to stop. And I'm praying to God it becomes illegal. I genuinely am. Because, listen, man, I don't give a fuck if a woman to man comes into the men's restroom. I don't give a fuck. Okay? They do anything, we beat their ass. But when 400-pound men are following little girls into the bathroom, it's a fucking problem. It is absolutely a fucking problem. I hate liberal woman as a conservative woman. They want to ban guns, then cry that they can't defend themselves. I know. It's insane. The funny thing is they can go into both restrooms. Oh, you're right. The funny thing is they can go into both restrooms. Funny you point that out, Long Domu. There was one of them who wanted to go to the women's restroom. The one time where there was an actual line, and then they deemed that line was too long, so then they just went into the men's restroom. So, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Gotcha, King. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate the fuck out of you. I appreciate the fuck. Thank you, bro. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous.